Hi, I'm from Bozeman, Montana. Spoke yesterday. My story is going to be mimicking a little bit of like what Kristen and Skip were talking about yesterday, or this morning actually, comparing network marketing to traditional business. And success is not always about making money, even though it's great. Do not underestimate life experience. In fact, my husband said, I think that was the most expensive business education we've ever gotten, or we could have gotten. So in 2012, we franchised a restaurant. We opened a restaurant franchise, and we did all the research. It was an 80-year-old brand, so established, been around a long time, cult following. And the thing about franchising is it's a package deal. So it's all done for you. They train you, they train your employees, they tell you how many employees you're going to need, they help you choose a site, and they give you a huge manual. It's like all you have to do is do the things that you're supposed to do to be successful. And there's some language in the franchising agreement that basically says that they own you. So you can't decide after a year or two that maybe it wasn't what you were thinking, or you were hoping you would make more money, or maybe you just want to do something else. No, they can actually sue you and come after your personnel assets. You can't declare bankruptcy. You've personally guaranteed everything, so they can come after you for that. So, obviously that's never going to happen. You're going to be wildly successful because they're going to tell you all the things you have to do to be successful. So, 6 weeks before we were going to open, they own you, so it doesn't matter, you're opening in 6 weeks. We had signs on the building, we had employees hired, and we were in the training process. And I call him a dictator, there was a decree passed that all meals were going to be lowered to under $4 nationwide. So for everybody, all meals under $4, that was the marketing campaign, all under $4. Well, in Bozeman, or Montana, there's only 8 states in the United States that have servers making minimum wage plus tips. Over the hill in Idaho, they're paying their servers $3.15 an hour plus tips, and we're at $8.05. So instantly in that moment, we had no choice, we had to open, we had no profit margin. They said, run it for a quarter, it's gonna be fine. Just run it for a quarter. So basically they made us a guinea pig for the whole company to prove that the model didn't work in those states with higher labor wages. 3 years in, we were given the green light to close our store without them suing us. So we could have sued them, but at that point, like, who had the money? Who had, we hadn't slept in 3 years. It's like you're not taking on a mogul and hoping that you win and draining everything. So we were just happy for the divorce. We converted into a Burger King. Now we have a 20-year tenant in our building. Real estate investments and development is a good investment, by the way. A handful of months later, we were offered the opportunity to be partners in a sunglass company. So it seems now here I am in network marketing. It's like even back then I was thinking about this. Where can we work and how to a company with no employees, working from home? So we're like sunglasses. It's an established brand. It was a great product. Italian-made frames, high-quality lenses. It just really needed a fresh look. We need to get some new frames in here, and this could be exciting. We can work from home together, and so we jumped in. Much slower investment. So we were like, okay, well, if it doesn't work out, well, it started out low. In retail, you obviously have to buy all of your inventory up front and then buy your way out of that debt. In sunglasses, we're dealing with minimum order quantities, so it's 300 to 500 per frame. Imagine each frame has different colors, so you got tortoise and matte black and maybe glossy. So we had several thousand frames to sell out of at that point. No big deal, we're on to professional marketing. They know what they're doing. This is gonna be easy. And this is the part of my speech where I get to give my disclaimer to people like Lindley. This is my personal experience and my opinion. Marketing might be the biggest scandal of all time. Astronomical prices, zero guarantee. No guarantee that they're gonna sell even one pair. And they all say the same thing. We went through 4 or 5 different companies. They'll promise the moon, No offense, Lindley. And they all say, look at the graph. Do you see the little line going up? It's working. You can tell it's working. Just hang on. We're like, we're going to be out of business. We can't hang on any longer. We learned how to do our own social media. We learned a lot about marketing and the industry. You might need to know about sunglasses. You can come and ask me. 3 years into that, and my husband said, I'm done. I have no hair left. I haven't slept in years at this point. And so we found some partners to buy us out of our portion of the company. And enter Pure in May of 2019. I think my husband's words were, I don't care what you do, just leave me out of it. So I honestly, and I mentioned it yesterday, I was not looking for a business at all. I mean, can you imagine? I was not looking for a new business. I have 3 kids. We were in traveling lacrosse. I was running an Airbnb out of our guest apartment. I was working as a nurse several days a week. I didn't have time for anything, but I know network marketing. I know what it can do, and I was definitely excited to be given the opportunity to be the very first in Bozeman. I was there when Rodan Fields blew up, and so off we went. And I can say that there's nowhere else I'd rather be than right here, right now. Working with my very best friends. So, I think that's it.